So you want to play? Hello everyone, I'm Jessica K, back again with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Welcome back if you usually watch me, or welcome if it is your first time joining, and hello, and I hope you're having a great week so far. I'm pretty excited for the weekend. Maybe gonna go roller skating. Definitely gonna be outside because the weather is starting to look like summer finally. It's been a bit warm. I didn't need a jacket today, and that's a big thing for me. I love not having to wear a jacket and not being cold. I think that's why I like being home all the time, because I know what the weather's gonna be like. Anywho, today's video is going to be me talking about my faction wars a bit, because about a couple months ago, I took the time, decided to make it my goal to get through all of my faction wars so that I could get Lydia finally. And I had already had a good amount of them done. There was a couple that, were harder than the others, of course, but my last two remaining were super difficult for me. So the last two that I had were Lizard Men and then Skinwalker Crypt. And for Lizard Men, my problem was I really needed a reviver, and I did thankfully end up getting one. There's not a lot in that crypt, and so it makes it hard, but the two were Harrowspecs and then Broadmaw. And thankfully, due to you guys, somebody commented on my video and told me that I could fuse Broadmaw, and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that because he is an epic, and I'm so used to just fusing legendaries because I'm cool like that. No, just kidding, but it didn't even cross my mind. So I ended up fusing him, and then next thing you know, I got through one down, one remaining, which was then the Skinwalker Crypt. And that gave me such a headache. It's given me the toughest time trying to get through this, because I get so close and I just cannot beat that last freaking level. Hello, I'm back again. I had a work call that I had to take, and so I took a break, and now I'm here, and I think I'm better off. I'm more in frame than I was before. I don't know why I was just like chilling, leaning outside the screen. It's like I start right here, and the next thing you know, by the end of the video, I'm like over here just laying back in the chair. The slow decline of me. Anyhow, where we left off was me talking about the Skinwalker Crypt and the fact that I could not get through it. And I was next going to say that everyone was telling me how I needed a steel skull to be able to get through it. And unfortunately, if you have watched any of my recent videos on my shard pulling, I have not gotten a single steel skull. Now, I did used to have a lot of them a long time ago, but I ate them all. I gobbled them all up because at the time I was not working on my faction wars, and I was not, well, at least like trying to complete them all and, get my Lydia. So I was just casually doing them, and I beat them as they come and go. So I ate all my steel skulls, not thinking that I would later need one. And when I really did need one, I never got one. So I had to figure, something else out. I did a ton of combinations of things. I used a basher in there. I used my rain beast, which had a whole set of its own issues, and it was just really frustrating. I'm sitting there ready to give up, but thankfully in the end I was able to do it. I got my Lydia, as you see right here, glowing and beautiful, so tempting. I want to collect her so bad, but I am patiently waiting to collect her for CVC so I can get the points for that. And it is so hard to even come in here and just look at it and know that I can't do it. I can't click it. It's like, come on. It's like literally just take me. Anyway, I now got through all the faction wars, and I will say that I feel pretty cool to have completed them all. And a huge thank you to all of you guys, everyone who has helped me along the way, given me any advice, because I seriously don't think I could have done it without your guys' advice from some of the things that I needed on my team. So thank you again. Heck yeah, another accomplishment down. And now I'm going to go and show you how I was able to get through without a steel skull. So let's go over to champions. And I got to make sure to make it big because I never do. And then go down. Where are you? Right here. There we go. As you can see here, and I'm going to minimize myself for a sec, I have got a lot of maxed out skinwalkers. So let me make myself big again. My original team that I started with was I had Leorius and then Fane and then what's this guy's name? I don't remember. Ursine Ice Crusher. I never remember his name. And then Fleshmonger. Okay. The pig guy. The pig guy from American Horror Story. And then a Hofreeze. Hofreeze, not Horfreeze. Come on. Okay, that is who I had originally. I had Leorius, Fane, Fleshmonger, and Ursine Ice Crusher. And I was getting to level 17. I did not get very far with them. So then I took out Ursine, the polar bear guy, because everyone had said, oh, he's terrible. You were right. And then I, after that, put in Basher. Now, with Basher, I was able to get to level 21, but as soon as I entered level 21, I died immediately. And so Basher was good with helping me clear waves, but he did not get me to where I needed to be. After that did not work out, I decided to take out Fleshmonger and then replace him with Rain Beast. I got the advice to put in Rain Beast, and of course I maxed him out, built him up, and put him in, and then I did better with him. However, I had a huge problem, which was that when the boss steals all your buffs, and then instead of healing my guys, he's then healing himself up, and he's healing himself up by a lot. So I was not able to ever really get a chance to kill him because my guys just kept dropping dead. Then I finally got all the fragments for Cleopteryx, and I was super excited. So I summoned him, and then I was like, yes, let's do it. Built him up, threw him in, thinking this is going to be the answer to my problems. And unfortunately, that was not the case because it got me basically no further than where I was previously. And so I was just still dying right away. And I'm just praying for this steel skull that I never get. Every time I pull shards, I'm like, come on, give me a steel skull. Did not happen. And then I was thinking, I do have another Hofreeze, so why don't I just throw him in there and see what he can do with two of them? So I take out Basher. I'm like, you know what, Basher, goodbye. You're good for clearing waves, but you're not good. You're not adding anything to clear the boss, which is what is the most important part. Gosh darn it. It keeps, not keeps, but it's done it a couple times today where it just jumps back up to the beginning for some reason. So I throw out Basher, put in my second Hofreeze. And I get a lot further, but I'm still dying. So my people are getting revived, but they're not getting revived fast enough. And so I'm still dying because it's just not quick enough. So then I decide I'm going to put one of my Hofreeze in a regen with a little bit of immortal on him as well. And then I'm going to put the other one in relentless so that he can heal faster and revive faster. And lo and behold, it actually freaking worked. Okay, I got, as you see, this one. I'm trying to click on it. Okay, yeah. I got this one in the regen, and then the other one I have in relentless, and I beat the faction wars with this combination. I got through it. I'm freaking done. No more trying to get through those levels. I finally did it. I really so wish that I could show you guys the run, but I did not think that I was going to beat it. I had no expectations to get through, so I didn't even try to record it. I did nothing, and then I also did it right before the faction wars. was ending, so now it's closed right now, and I'm sad because I can't show you. And also, I mean, I beat it by the skin of my teeth, okay? This was not some like, oh yeah, smashed it, killed it, bro. Like, it was so lucky and so close, but I'm very happy that I did get through. And my question now is, what do you guys want to see me work on next in the game? Because I'm now free. I did my goal that I had, which was to get through the faction wars, and I'm wondering what I should be focusing on next. And I'd love some suggestions from you guys. And lastly, I'm going to say screw the skinwalkers. I do not like them because it is a hard faction, okay? It was my last one to beat, and it took everything I had and then some to get through it, but I did it. So thanks again to you all for helping me in any way that you could. And this was a really fun journey. It feels good to be past something, but also I'm like, now I'm a little lost. I don't know what to focus on next. So that's why I need your guys' help. Anyway, until next time, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can share it with your friends anywhere if you're feeling super generous. I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I will see you soon. Goodbye, friends.